Are you a real estate investor or a real estate enthusiast? Well, listen up because this video is perfect for you. Hello, my name is Favor Kuka Edame, and today I'm not here alone. I'm here with Barrister Charles Uzoka, the legal head of Amucham Properties. And today we'll be sharing essential tips for safe and smart property investment. Stay tuned. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
All right, sir. The first question on our list is, what are the key steps a person should take before purchasing land in Nigeria?
Well, the key steps one should take while purchasing property in Nigeria is, first of all, you have to consult an estate agent or an estate lawyer. The essence of consulting an estate agent or an estate lawyer is for him to do the due diligence that are required. Due diligence is that in the sense that he has to go and conduct some search, find out what title, the document, the property you want to buy, what title it has, if it has a defective title, if the person that is willing to sell to you, if he has the power or such right to sell, and also check some the urban and regional planning laws, the local authority laws, all those things he has to check, and also see if there's any encumbrance on the land before you go into it. And also, he has to also look for get the services of an estate surveyor. This surveyor also make sure that find out where the particular property is on ground, and also to be sure that the measurement of the land as it was being said is the same thing on ground. These are the major things that you have to take into consideration before you purchase a property in any way at all, Nigeria.
Wow, that's a lot. Which means you don't just go ahead and purchase.
You don't just go ahead. You have to do the necessary things.
All right.
So that you don't fall short of or you lose your money, end up in unending litigation in court.
All right. Okay, the next question on our list is, what is the difference between RFO and CFO?
A CFO is a document that is issued by the government in confirmation of ownership of a property. And one person, ownership of a particular piece of land. A CFO is being issued by the government as confirmation of ownership of that particular person in that particular piece of land. Whereas a right of occupancy is a statutory right granted to a person or an organization to make use or to occupy a particular piece of land for a particular period of time.
Oh,
so wow. The difference between a CFO and power of attorney is that a CFO confirms ownership, but power of attorney only vests in the person the right to occupy or to use the particular land for a particular period of time.
Oh, okay.
That's the difference between a CFO and the power of attorney.
So a CFO is a permanent thing.
Yes, it's a permanent thing. It's just government confirming that this person is the real owner of this particular piece of land.
All right. So this goes to prove that the CFO is a permanent thing, whereas the RFO is a temporal thing.
Exactly.
Moving on, the next question is the difference between power of attorney and deed of assignment.
Okay. A deed of assignment and the power of attorney. Okay. The power of attorney, let me start with that. The power of attorney is a right or authority given to a person to act on behalf of another person who is the principal.
Okay.
But a deed of assignment is a document that contains a business transaction that has to do with the property that has to do with the property transaction that is between the transferor and the transferee. It transfers the deed of assignment. The right of the transferor is being transferred to the transferee. So the difference is that the deed of assignment is a transferable instrument that transfers interest and transfers title to the new owner. But power of attorney does not transfer title. Now the to give power, give authority to act on behalf of someone else.
Okay.
Yes, those are the difference between a power of attorney and the deed of assignment.
So deed of assignment, in simple terms, is like transferring the ownership. Whereas the
power of attorney does not transfer title. It's just an authority to act on behalf of another person who is the principal.
All right. Moving on, the first question on our list is, Of what importance is a receipt in a property transaction?
The receipt is very, very important in a property transaction. In the sense that you get to prove and confirm is a proof of payment to that particular transaction. So in case of tomorrow, if there's any doubt whether there's any transaction between the two parties, the receipt stands to prove that there's a proof of payment for that, and it confirms also ownership, also transfer ownership. Having proved that there's a transaction between the two parties, ownership also transfers to the other person. That's the important tip
Okay.
for a receipt. It's very, very, very important in a property transaction.
Okay.
Very, very.
It's like the evidence that a transaction went on
between the two parties. Yes.
All right. The last question on our list is: as someone who has been into property, law for the longest period of time, what advice do you have to give people who are intending or interested in investing in real estate?
Okay. My advice to people who are intending to invest or go into real estate is that, first of all, you must consult, like I said before, you must consult a real estate agent or a real estate lawyer, so that he will guide you on the right things to do and the right steps to take. You can't just, because you have the money, you just go to, you lose money.
Yeah.
So you need to consult an expert in real estate so that he will guide you on the right steps to take. That's my advice to anybody that wants to go into real estate. Seek the advice.
All right. So this proves that you don't just get up and buy a property. You need to do your due diligence. Yes. All right. We come to the end of this session. I hope you learned a whole lot, because I personally learned a lot. You can follow us on all our social media handles for more real estate tips. Remember, don't go around doing things without going through the right sources, without doing things the right way. And if you're interested in investing in real estate, getting a property, we are the most trusted people to come to at Amucham Properties, because of course we have a lawyer who is very knowledgeable. Thank you so much for staying with us. You have a lovely day.
Thank you, viewers.
Thank you.